Let's change gears a little bit and talk about marketing. How do you guys use marketing to grow your business? And then, David, you and Larry jump in there and talk a little bit about maybe some other ideas that other companies have used that you've had experience with. But Dayton, how do you use marketing to grow your business?
We just try to cover all the bases. We're first in the phone book, full-page ad. We've been on the radio for 10 or 15 years, and I do the ads myself. We're on TV, Comcast. We're a lot of different radio stations. We do some sponsorships for schools, about 4 different high schools. We've kind of grown over the period of time. For example, when I first started, when we spent our money with News Talk or WNOX, just if we spent $10,000, just take $10,000 off our personal income because we didn't make a dime. Now, we're spending a considerable amount, and it's enabled us to really grow our business. And so I try to do personal ads on the radio and do it topically, whether it's for ants, termites, or whatever, and try to be common sense, tell, here's what we're doing, here's sometimes what our competition's doing, and how we can do it better.
How do your employees respond to media and asking for referrals from their customers and things like that? Is there a pride factor that goes along with hearing their company's name on the radio and then seeing it on the television and hearing your voice? Or
I'd say to a certain degree. I don't think they all do it equally well. Some guys don't talk to their customer at all, and others, talk too much. We try to get referrals also. We give movie tickets out. We actually copy cars, carpet cleaning. We can order tickets from Regal, and it says compliments of Dayton's Pest Control, and if the customer will refer anybody to us, we'll give them 2 movie passes. And but we do attempt to get them to talk to them, and they do reasonably well.
Good. So you use media as a primary source of marketing for your company?
We do.
Much. Yeah. Rob?
For Russell Coach Company, since we lease to entertainers, it's word of mouth, industry magazines, brand recognition in those industry magazines. Mostly, I would have to say, though, it is most of my I've not hired a new driver in 4 years, so they pretty much know how it operates and how I want it ran. So there's not anybody that doesn't ride on the bus going up and down the road that doesn't get a card, doesn't get some kind of interaction with that driver every day. And so hopefully, and I would have to, hopefully they're talking about the company the way I would want them to. Most of our business is repeat business, so I think that's what's happening. When we do get new business, though, they found us in an industry magazine, or they found us online doing a search for custom coaches to lease, those types of things. The other company, though, Russell Coach Works, that is, again, industry magazines, trade magazines, most of the types of outlets that you would find for motorhomes. But my customers are dealerships and, of course, private individuals with large amounts of disposable income. So they are very far and few, they're very few and not many of them right now. But my budgets are way different for marketing in the leasing side of things versus the custom motorhome world. So typically we run about 1.5% to 2% monthly on advertising for the leasing side, and the interior side we spend maybe double that in how we. I say double that because it's better pictures. The expenses to get the word out are just a little bit different.
Larry was mentioning how a few businesses are not going to make it through 2009. It is most likely that those that stop marketing are going to be among those. And a lot of people have pulled back in this particular recession that we're in. And it's really very ill-advised to pull back on the things that are reasonable and that are effective in marketing. You just mentioned your radio ads. I assume you're still doing them. But we've had people who, use an SBA loan to expand their business. We have a gentleman with 2 radio stations, and he said his business is down about 35% in West Tennessee. And he's had to let a few people go. And I said, well, we should be in your county talking to people like today and saying that the best thing to do is to keep marketing, because there are going to be competitors that fall by the wayside, and you will get their customers if you do that.